Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. Everything about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be glad to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule, and it is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Today we're starting off with Pitar Sakar's transformation. The God of rebirth and resurrection brings spiritual renewal. The God of rebirth and resurrection brings spiritual renewal. So at this time, I'm picking up on the energy of a Leo collective, sun energy. You can have Leo placement, sun, moon, or rising, or any placement in your chart. Leos, represents the sun, very energetic, very popular type of energy, loved and liked by many. But you can have Leo placement anywhere in your birth chart. But I'm picking up on that. But this could be for, put it where it resonates for anyone who's vibing with this energy. But I'm picking up on the energy of someone who is undergoing a rebirth and you're unaware of what this is. Things feel different. You feel new. This is nothing negative that you're experiencing, but things feel very new to you. Okay, so you got Pataz Sokar's transformation. Okay, so you're going through a rebirth. Okay, and a resurrection brings spiritual renewal, and so things are being changed, things are being renewed in your life. New people, places, and things. The spirit is saying. Okay, and so this is something that you may have experienced, but you do not remember when you did experience or go through the process. We go through many cycles of rebirth. We go through many cycles of ascension and elevation in our life. The journey is consistent. The journey is continuous. It's a never-ending situation. Process, excuse me. I mean, some situation. And so either way, a lot of things are changing around you. You could also have a change in interest, a change in maybe your conversation, maybe things like movies you like to watch, the kind of music you listen to. Maybe your palate is changing. Maybe you're starting to have a desire for new, different, exotic foods. Spirit is saying foods you've never tried before. Maybe different recipes. You could be experimenting with different recipes, maybe that are foreign to you. I see someone maybe Googling or researching and just getting in the kitchen and having fun and trying out new herbs, new spices, new recipes. You could also, when it comes to entertainment, maybe there's a certain place where you used to go and hang out. Well, you're switching that up, you may go to one of those stress rooms, where they go and break all the glass, okay? You may go and maybe you're someone who didn't shoot pool. Maybe you go to the pool hall now. Maybe you go to the bowling alley. You're switching things up. Maybe you're going to listen to jazz or you're taking a liking to classical music. And so these things are supposed to happen. And there's nothing wrong with this change. So Spirit is saying do not allow this newness to make you feel like there's something wrong with you. Everything is where it needs to be. Okay, so allow this change to take place in your life. Okay, the next card we have here is Eternal Beauty. It says the God of faith and beauty ensures everlasting youth and attractiveness. And so you could be receiving a lot of compliments, male or female collective. People could be complimenting you, on how beautiful you are, how handsome you are. Saying your skin looks nice, or, oh, I love those shoes, or I love that shirt. And they're complimenting you in a way that has you like with your mouth open, like, wow, I can't believe they really like it that much. Yes, you're standing out. Your aura is glowing. You're lit. It's like you're basking in the sun. Okay, you're basking and you've been kissed by the sun and hugged by the moon. Okay, and so get used to it, embrace it. You deserve this moment. Okay, so accept the compliments. Say thank you and hold your head up high and keep strutting. Okay, male or female energy. Okay. All right, and it says Ankh of Life. It says the key to eternal life. All right, and spiritual awakening. The key to eternal life and spiritual awakening, and that is what you are experiencing, a spiritual awakening, and it is transforming your life for the greater good. It is leveling you up So the things you used to like to do, you no longer like to do. And you could also have people, they're going to be talking ish collective, okay? But Spirit is saying, allow it, let people have their opinions, let them gossip. They're going to say you're boring. They may call you arrogant because you don't want to do what they're doing. But it's okay to do something different. You never know where your goal lies. If you're being intrigued to go to a museum or something that you've never done before, do that. You just may run into your future husband or wife, at that museum. I'm just using that for an example. You never know where your goal lies. You may run into someone who's interested in starting the same kind of business that you're interested in, and maybe they could partner with you. Not to say that every time you walk out your door, be looking or searching for something. No, I'm just saying you never know where your goal lies. So when you get that inkling in your spirit and your intuition to, don't go right, go left, or, don't go to the store, go down the road, go ahead and respond to that, because there's something in these messages, in these nudges that your ancestors and that source is trying to communicate and convey to you. Okay. You may have things you have been praying for and trying to manifest, and they're trying to assist you and guide you, but you have to be aware and receive the signs and synchronicities, but as well as respond to them as well. So everything is where it needs to be. You do not have to, become anxious or nervous and say, what is this? What is going on with me? You are elevating, you are transforming, it's like you're jumping a timeline here. The old stuff will not, it just doesn't resonate with you. Your old way of doing, being, and thinking collective, it's not supposed to resonate with you. So be proud of yourself and be easy on yourself. And once again, there's nothing wrong with you. Everything is okay. That's for somebody, okay? The next card we have here is the Eye of Horus. It says protection and good fortune bestowed by the falcon head god. Okay? Protection and good fortune, as I just said. So allow the good fortune, to enter your life. And you are protected. You and your loved ones are protected during this process. And so these things are new to you. You don't have to worry about anyone taking anything from you. Maybe you have experience in your past. Maybe people taking things from you that didn't belong to them. But on this mission here, Spirit is saying you don't have to be worried with that kind of energy. What is for you, collective, will never pass you by. And so you don't have to live your life being anxious or paranoid or on guard. Do your daily prayer if that's what you do, whatever works for you, and move on with your day. You don't have to keep looking with a looking glass, and be anxious or nervous. Trust and have confidence that, your communication, your prayers, your petitions, are all being communicated. They're being received. Trust and know it. But pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, as I was saying earlier, because there's someone watching this video who get nudges or get that small voice in their ear, or they get that feeling to do something different, but you've been ignoring it. You got to stop ignoring it, and you got to start responding, not responding with anxiety, but just taking your time and just doing whatever you are led to do. I mean, and it could be something as simple as you were going to make cabbage, but instead you're going to cook green beans. Okay. Just go ahead and go with the green beans. You don't have to battle yourself, darling. Okay. All right. Choose airy breath. Okay. The god of air. Choose airy breath. Okay. And wind brings refreshing and revitalizing energy. All right. Choose airy breath. Okay. Brings refreshing and revitalizing energy. So there's new energy as you're going through this transformation that will be added onto you. Maybe you've been feeling fatigued, maybe sleepy, not as energetic, like you don't have energy. Well, you will be, given the energy, the vitality will be increased as you move forward on your path. Those things will change. And make sure that you're getting out to nature. Make sure you're grounding yourself, as well on a daily basis, getting out into nature and drinking water wherever you are. Okay. Okay. We have Ptah's creation, the god of craftsmanship and creation, brings forth new beginnings. So with this energy here, I'm feeling that you're very creative. You have a lot of gifts and skills and talents. You could be someone that works well with your hands. You could be a nail tech, a hairdresser, a barber, a mechanic, an artist, a chef, someone who does something with their hands, a writer, a teacher, okay? A tattoo artist. So there's something that you do with your hands, some kind of work. Maybe you make things, arts and crafts. There's something that you know how to make with your hands and you're very gifted. And so Spirit is saying this is a good time because it will assist you in bringing forth a new beginning, possibly an extra stream of income. It could lead to that. And so go ahead and get into that creative space. Begin to create, maybe advertise, whatever this is that you are making. I've seen someone making something with their hands, okay? And this is something that you have received a lot of compliments on through the years of your life, but you've never advertised it or tried to, turn it into a business for yourself. Well, this could bring about a new beginning. So go ahead and advertise and showcase your work. Your gifts are given to be seen, okay, so that you can share them with the world, not for you to hide them, not for you to dim your light because you feel like you may outshine someone, or what is for you will never pass you by. And so you are receiving confirmation to stop sitting on that talent. All those things I named, and if I didn't name them, you could be a landscaper, okay? Maybe you do flower arrangements, maybe you do centerpieces, okay? Whatever it is that you do, a hairdresser, I think I named that. You could be a wonderful chef, okay? You know how to design, create, advertise those things. Let the world see who you are and share your gifts, okay? You are needed, so go ahead and take up space, okay? And then the next card we have here, and this is the last one, we have best protection. The dwarf god wards off evil spirits and brings good luck. Best. Okay, wards off evil spirits and brings good luck. All right. So you being confirmed twice that you are protected. You are protected. So if you've been worried about that or concerned, or maybe you've been going through someone who's been trying to create some kind of strife for you, your loved ones, or maybe just you personally, this could be at home, in your neighborhood, at work, in a family setting, maybe it's family members you're not getting along with. Spirit is saying you do not have to worry about it. You are protected, okay? All right, so this concludes the read. I trust and hope that it assists you for your highest good. Later.